んだけど。
Well, that's not unusual, Saki. You have a lot of English questions.
でも、私の質問は文法についてなの。
Whoa! I thought you hated grammar.
そう、文法は嫌いなんだけど、どうしてもわからないことがあって、ちゃんと答えが知りたいんだよね。
Well, fortunately for you, I enjoy talking about grammar. So give it to me. What's your question?
なんかさ、英語では2つ目の動詞が来るときに ing を使うことがあるよね。例えば、I enjoy shopping.
Yeah, so in that example, enjoy is the main verb, and that ing verb is called a gerund.
でも、2つ目の動詞が来るとき ing じゃなくて、前に to がつくこともあるよね。例えば、I want to speak perfect English.
I want to speak perfect English. So in that sentence, the main verb is obviously want, and the other verb is an infinitive, to and then the base form of the verb, like to speak, to read, to play. Anyway, both of those sentences are correct, so what's your question?
つまり、ジェランドは ing がついた動詞で、インフィニティブは to がつく原型のままの動詞ってことだよね。じゃあ、主動詞の後にどっちを使えばいいのかってどうやって判断したらいいの？
The simple answer, Saki, is that you have to study.
勉強しなきゃいけないの？それが答え
？Yeah, if you want to put a verb after another verb and make it the object of that first verb, that second verb is usually a gerund or an infinitive, depending on what the first verb is. Here's a list of verbs that can be followed by a gerund. Your example used enjoy, right? You enjoy shopping. There are other verbs on this list like keep, please keep studying. You'll also notice the verb finish. After he finished brushing his teeth, he went to bed.
つまり、これらがジェランドが後に続く動詞ってこと？
If you want to use another verb, yes. Please don't use an infinitive after any of these verbs, though, because it would sound very strange. Anyway, here's another list. These are verbs that can be followed by an infinitive. You mentioned want. You want to speak perfect English. There's also hope. She's hoping to graduate soon. Another good one is learn. They learned to swim when they were very young.
リストありがとう。すごく役立つと思
う。They're very helpful, but they might be limited. You can find other lists on the internet or in some textbooks.
とにかくありがとう、アランさん。やっぱりどの動詞がジェランドを使えるか、どの動詞がインフィニティブを使えるかは覚えるしかないんだね。
You also have to remember the ones that can use both.